In this tutorial, I wanted to spend a couple of minutes talking about the name function in Microsoft Excel, what causes it, and how you can fix it with ease. So the name function is typically thrown whenever you have a typo in either the formula that you're trying to use, or in one of the arguments of the formulas that you're trying to use, or you're using an older version of Excel and it doesn't have one of the newer functions available to use. So first thing first is the typo. So here you can see I'm trying to use a unique function, but it's showing the name error because instead of true, I typed in 2. So to show you how the unique function works, is equals unique. For example, right? I grab these names right here, and it will throw me a unique list of names. However, if I have a typo and I type in U key, it will throw in a name error. Same thing happens with the arguments. So by column, for example, I can type in true, it'll give me it by column. But if I type in 2 instead of true, it will throw the name error. So that's the first thing, if you see the name error, to check is if you have a typo that is present. One thing that you can do to help prevent typos is one, whenever you type in a function, like unique, you see this list of functions pop up right here, and you can use your arrow key to kind of switch between these different functions that are available. And once you highlight over a function, you can press tab to complete the function, open parentheses, which can help prevent a typo whenever you're typing out a function. The next thing that you can check for is to see if you're using a newer version of Excel. Excel comes out with new functions all the time, like trim ref, for example, trim range. That's not available in older versions of Excel. If for some reason you're seeing these newer functions are present, then try to save your Excel file as a newer version, or potentially see if you can use Excel Online or Excel 365. That will have some of the newer functions in Excel. But yeah, that said, if for some reason you see the name error in Excel, the first thing to check for is typos. 98% of the time, from what I've seen, it's usually a typo in a formula, and just try to fix a typo. That said, I hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.